Four extremely exotic and colorful characters have kind of became boring over the past few years, with the exception of Chigo, because she was a chase, meaning that she cannot get any more re-releases, whereas with the other three, Chisaki, Suki, and Harumi, they have had at least 3 releases. So, let's get into today's suggestion video. Thank you Abigail Metayer for suggesting me to review these diecasts. And just so you guys know, I did mention this in my review of Chewy, but if you did not see that video, I need to let you guys know that the suggestion process is closed temporarily, and if you'd like more information, definitely watch the beginning at least of the Chewy video. So now let's get into a review of these 4 female Tokyo cars. Now, despite the fact that 3 of them are extremely, I guess you could say, well known and popular, and they're just like all over the place in the stores. I mean, theoretically, you can walk into a store and find Chisaki, Suki, and Harumi all at the same time because they've been released so many times. And despite that, I have not reviewed any of these. I have no idea how, so here we are with the review of them. So let's start here with Suki, who was the first one to be released back in 2012. And it was pretty exciting because she was pretty exotic. She was a new model, so everyone was pretty excited for her. And then she got re-released in 2013 and 2014 and 2015 and again in 2016. And I feel like that's just way too much. I mean, I think everybody now who wants this car has this car. But now let's focus on the positives of Suki. I love her expression, it's very nice. I also love this kind of pink spoiler or wing. Now, of course, since it's a Tokyo car, they're all gonna have these really exotic designs and colors. On the side here, you can kind of see like a, I guess you could say, plaid pattern here, which looks pretty cool. I also love the solid pink rims there with the white tires. Very, very cool. And now she also has this emblem on her blue door right here, which I don't really know what it reads. It's very small print, but that's pretty cool. She also has the emblem on the back here as well, and of course on the side again too. So very cool, but since she has been released so many times, probably not my favorite out of the bunch. Now let's move on to Harumi, who was originally released in 2013 and then again in 2014 and 2015. Here's her 2015 release. I did purchase one because I did kind of want to have 2 of each of these. So there's Harumi from 2015. Here's Chisaki from 2014. And here is Suki from 2013. So I bought one of each of them from each of the different years. So I found that pretty cool. Now, I really like the colors on Harumi here. It's kind of like Valentine's Day colors, if you guys know what I'm saying. And now it looks like there's kind of like a ribbon on here with some dotted lines. It kind of looks like a present, if you guys know what I'm saying. And she has these white dots going along the side of her. Again, she also kind of has a plaid design, kind of green and red, which reminds me of Christmas. And on her tires here, she's got red tires with some nice white rims there. Very, very cool. I like all of these. These are actually some really exotic, cool cars, but you know, it just gets to the point where they're overdone. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just too much of them that they kind of loses their excitement. Now here we have Chisaki, who is probably my second favorite, just because I love this kind of white veil or necklace that she has going around here. It looks really awesome, and I feel like she has the most detail on her, because if you look here, her wing is also decorated with some plaid designs here, whereas with the other 2, these 2 at least, they're just bare, and on just Ichigo, there's just a strawberry. And she's just amazingly detailed here. I mean, very exotic, very wild. I really do like it. Black tires, red rims there. And there you have that ribbon again. I really have no idea what that actually means. Like I said, it looks like a gift to me. And I also love her lipstick. I mean, that kind of gives some personality. You don't really see lipstick on cars that often, at least in my opinion, and if there is, it's just definitely not as like vibrant as this. Now this kind of reminds me of like a goth character, or like someone who's goth. So that's kind of cool that they're integrating stuff like that into the Cars world. Very nice. Now, Chisaki here was released in 2013 in a 2-pack with Yokoza, and then as a single in both 2014 and 2015. Now, last but definitely not least, we have a Chigo who was only released in 2013 as a chase, and therefore she can't be re-released again, which is very nice. I mean, this is a pretty desirable car because only released once and has some pretty awesome designs. I like her expression to begin with, and I love the strawberries. I mean, it's so random, like, you know, you just don't see cars with a bunch of strawberries on them, like, and I just love that. It's just very wild. Pretty cool in my opinion. And she has all these strawberries going around her. She also has one on her little spoiler up here. White tires with yellow rims. So very cool. I like this one a lot, even though I don't think it's as detailed as Chisaki, but I just kind of like the elusiveness of it. And I remember distinctly the day I found this one in a Target, and it was the first time and the last time I ever saw a Chigo in the store. So kind of sentimental to me because I don't really find much around here, especially stuff like that. So I was pretty happy back in 2013. I believe it was like in October too, so I was really happy to find it. Now all these characters here appeared in either the Tokyo party scene, cruising the Tokyo streets, or really just somewhere in Japan around the scene where, of course, the Tokyo World Grand Prix race took place. So thank you for watching, everyone, and thank you Abigail and Metayer for suggesting. I hope the video lived up to what you'd hoped it would be, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday for a review of hopefully submarine thermic missile with breather. That should be the review on Tuesday. I do apologize that it's not revolting hauler. I have been planning on doing that video, but I really want to get the new cars out for you guys before I do stuff that doesn't really get outdated. So I'll see you guys then. Bye now.